Ah, fresh lab rats! Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models, a party game for those looking to experiment with others. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, have you all changed into your little paper gowns? Good, let's do this. I need a category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. How would an HGTV host describe you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Show me the votes. Take out the outliers. We have our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelt shiny. I hate walls. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think rats always want to run the maze? All right, this is what we got. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. Acing this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Don't spend them all in one place. Woohoo! But you have good bones. Ooh, still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which roll should go to this perplexing subject. I have no way of knowing how you feel about this. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Here's where we ended up. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a roll in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Give me another category. If you were a flavor of ice cream, which one would you be? Don't overthink this. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the roll you're most sure about. Let's see what everyone picked. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Woohoo! Hey, you got the roll you wanted. Hooray! I just realized, I have no idea what you are. Yippee! Nice job reading the room, my man. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a backup roll that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which roll fits our neglected subject the best. Always remember this moment. Here's how it all shook out. And by the way, you are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. You're turned 10 years old again for one day. What do? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. The others will decide who did the best. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common personality trait, which is cute and all, but there can be only one. If you lived in Westeros, what would you name your sword? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. Last category. Pick something good. Which supervillain plot would each of you use? Assign those roles. Let's see where we landed. Woohoo! You called it. Well, you're kind of a downer. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Vote on your devices now. The subject with the most votes gets the role. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Ooh, a tie. Let's break it. Perform this task for the judgment of your peers. Do it in whatever order you guys want. The other guinea pigs will decide who earned the role. Just as I hypothesized. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a Plan B role that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. That's science, baby. Here's our lineup. That was the final piece of data. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is... Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which Beyoncé ballad are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see who's who. Hooray! You guessed it. Yippee! Right. If I know my science, this is a tie. That means we get to do an experiment to see who gets the role. You're named Queen Bee of the World. What do you rename the planet? Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Woohoo! You are all the single ladies. I hope you're ready for this roll. All right, we've got our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Okay, what's next? Which of these is secretly your deepest fear? Okay, make those matches. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the roll you're sure you're right about. Let's find out who you are. Hooray! Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Write your answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. You get the roll and some science pellets. Woohoo! Yippee! Hooray! You know what? I'm taking your word on this. That's the lineup. And real quick, you are scary good at this. Do you want a job? Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What 3 things are essential to have a perfect Saturday night? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. And there you have it. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. Before entering a dinner party, you discover you are totally underdressed. What do? Type an answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. All right, pick your final category. Which murder weapon from the board game Clue are you? Assign those roles. see that data. Where were you the night of the butcher and the baker's deaths? The lasso of death. Ooh, still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry. I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. You did it! Sort of. There's our lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. You two, your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. I can't stand not knowing who's better. What would be your signature weapon/tool during the zombie apocalypse? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There it is. Vote on your devices now. Not super useful. Judging by all the other data points, we're going with you. You two. Your roles tell me you've got something in common. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. You just broke a large jar of pickles at the grocery store. What do? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. That's that. That's it. The experiment's complete. Allow me to present your final roles, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
The room code is OWLI. Need a room code? You got it. OWLI. Enter this room code. OWLI. Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. Name those characters! It's time for the main event. Here comes our first brave warrior. And in this corner, we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of Look at Me! They got him on the ropes. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. I can't look away. In this corner, we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of I'm Not Here to Make Friends. Welcome to Slamtown. And mission accomplished. Now entering the ring. And And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of being #blessed. This is tough to watch. That's Instagram worthy. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of uncles. The ref just needs to call it. It's neck and neck. He's like a dad's brother from another mother. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. "20-second warning, name those characters." 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of bad habits. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of public transit. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. Get the ice pack ready. These two, they just work so well together. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of extroverts. This might be over. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of embarrassing viral videos. The trainers have a decision to make. It's a Dramageddon. And the cheese stands alone. Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of self-care? This next contest could swing things. The champion of about to snap. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Sweet mercy! Nothing can stop these two. It's time for our next bout. You will decide who is the champion of stage fright. This one's just about over. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of pelted with rotten tomatoes. What will the trainers do? Let's see. This is pure pandemonium. The art of war. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a
time. You're the favorite crowd cheers. They can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go. Time to compete. Swish slash. Now you're drawing. Ding ding. Time for brawling. Who will be the goat? It depends on the vote. Enter the stadium. Who is your challenger? Soon when the battle starts, will you have what it takes? Champed up, draw your champion and enter the ring. Champed up, which one will win? It's a sight to be seen. Round two, stakes are higher, battles are on fire. You're next, head to head, last chance, get ahead, tag out, swap your player strategy, adds a layer. Will you stick the landing, be the last one standing? Look to the swaying crowd, their chants are growing loud. When all the votes are in, will you have scored a win? Champed up, so many battles and so much fun. Champed up, are you a loser or a champion? Champed up, way-oh, way-oh, way-oh. Champed up, you and your